Hey everyone, Katie here from Thrift Your Heart Out, and today I've got another big old thrift haul. Oh my god, I always get so excited to do that part. And actually today's haul is so big that I'm going to be splitting it up into two parts. So part one, today I will be sharing with you all the clothing that I found, and then in a future video I'll be bringing you part two with all of the jewelry, accessories, and handbags that I found, because I just had too much good stuff and I didn't want the video to be too long, so you guys will have that future video to look forward to. So today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the clothing, and I've just been embracing this amazing warm weather that we've been having and just wanting all of the color and all of the fun prints. So I found some great items, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the haul. And before we jump into the haul, I actually wanted to see if you guys noticed anything new. Yeah, your girl got a new logo. Oh my! Yeah, I decided it was high time to update my logo, which I created years ago, but I had this idea that I wanted the reduce, reuse, recycle emblem kind of melded with a heart. And I worked with this girl from the site called Fiverr, which you can just hire people, different graphic designers, to create a wealth of different logos and things for your business. Yeah, not sponsored, but that's just what I used. And we went back and forth for a while and finally landed on this new logo that I am just so proud of and happy to share with all of you, because I feel like it really does encompass my mission and what I am all about here on Thrift Your Heart Out. So make sure that you guys go and check it out and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So even though I keep talking about spring and the warmer weather, I actually have a couple of sweaters that I scored. So the first one that I got is this really kind of like oversized half zip pullover by And Other Stories, which I got it on Poshmark for about $15, which I think is a good deal because I looked up other items by And Other Stories that were kind of similar to this, and they were about 70 bucks, so pretty pricey. So 15 really wasn't breaking the bank, and I just fell in love with it. Like, it is that teddy material, so it's super soft and cozy and just looks like a cloud. Like, I'm so here for it. So I know I'm gonna have to store it away, but it will make me super happy to bring this out in the cooler weather. So the other sweater that I picked up is definitely not as subdued as the one that I just showed you. So what I'm talking about is this super bright highlighter neon pink half zip pullover, which, yeah, I know I've picked up 3 half zip pullovers in the past couple of months, and I used to never have any or care about them, but apparently I've turned into a sorority girl because I'm like, oh my god, I love pink by Victoria's Secret. Give me all the cozy like outerwear. Like, what? But I saw this on the rack with all of the other coats, so it definitely stood out because of the color. So I picked it up and I was like, huh, that kind of looks like, oh yep, there's the dog. And then check this out. Like, I love it. I know it's obnoxious. It is obnoxious, but I am just here for it. It just makes me smile. I think it's going to be so fun to wear again when it gets colder, but I will be so happy to rock those sorority vibes. So of course I had to pick this one up. So now on to the actual spring fashion that I found. So first up for that is this really awesome, beautiful mustard color kind of chemise nightgown that was actually in with the dresses, but I saw the color first and I was like, that is stinking gorgeous. Like, I need that. So I was actually shopping with my mom and I was like, what do you think about it? And you could tell she was like calculating. Yeah, okay, I'm on board. So I was like, cool. So I think this will be amazing over a t-shirt, over another kind of strappy dress, kind of layering it so you get a different layer coming out of the bottom. So maybe a longer black dress or something, half tucking it into a pair of jeans, rocking it with a kimono. Like, seriously, I'm just so excited for the different things that I can do with just this one piece. So of course I had to bring it home with me, and it was less than $3. So next up is this really sweet little striped skirt that I found at Salvation Army, and I was really excited to come across it just because I think it'll be a great staple for the summertime. Obviously it's red, white, and blue. It'll be perfect for 4th of July, but it also just kind of looks very summertime to me. And it made me happy because it reminded me of a skirt that I saw on ModCloth. I'll try to find a picture and insert it for you guys here so you can see. But of course I don't buy anything new, so even though I was inspired by what I saw on ModCloth's site, I was like, oh, maybe I'll get lucky enough to find one at the thrift store, and I did! So I was super happy about that, and it was half off, so I scored it for only $1.50. So I ended up checking out a new thrift store, at least to me, a couple of months ago, and it's actually by Weaveworks Recycled Fashion, which is one of my favorite stores, but they took over another thrift store in a completely different part of town, but it's kind of like their bargain center. So you might think it would be similar to like the Goodwill outlet, which is what I was expecting, where it's all bins and things aren't organized, but it was just like a regular store. Things were really well organized. It was all in different departments, so women's, kids, men's, all of that. And the prices were really reasonable. I think everything that I found was under $5. And then they had additional like color tag sales. So really awesome. I'll make sure to leave information about that store in the down bar below in case you guys are in the area. You can go and check it out. So I ended up scoring a couple of items there. So the first one that I got is this super cute little lipstick print tank top. Like, stop it. You guys know I love me some lipstick. I love some odd prints. So this was just the perfect thing, just waiting for me to pick it up. So of course I had to bring it home with me, and it was less than $3. So speaking of lipstick, that's a perfect segue here for me to tell you about what I'm wearing on my lips. Just because I get a lot of questions from you guys when I wear these really bright, vibrant colors, so I wanted to tell you. It's actually by ColourPop. It's a color called the Get a Room, which I think is so funny. But I've gotten quite a few of these lipsticks and I just love them. So I saw this color and I was like, whoa. Like even I, who wears very bright lipsticks, lots of reds, pinks, all of that, I didn't have an orange like this, so I was like, I'm gonna be bold, I'm gonna give it a go. So that's what I'm rocking today, and I gotta say, I'm feeling it. I think it's really fun. And orange just kind of inspired the entire look. I popped a little bit on my eyes here, and then I put on this scarf that I got at a vintage fair that has fruits on it, including oranges. So I thought that would just be really fun to share with you guys, so make sure to go and check out ColourPop. But no, this part isn't sponsored. I just wanted to tell you guys what I was wearing. So that's that. So the other thing that I picked up at the bargain center is this really adorable little Ann Taylor dress with cherries all over it. Like, come on now. I was so happy to see that this was in my size because I was literally gonna cry if it wasn't. But it's just one of those perfect, just easy breezy little dresses, but then it's got this really sweet print all over it to make it a little bit more interesting. So of course I picked it up, and it was half off, so I scored it for only $2.50. So next up are a couple of items that I scored at the SPCA thrift store downtown, which I really love going to because they have a vintage room. And usually I won't find anything there, but it's always fun to peruse. But this time I actually got 2 items, which I'm so happy about. So the first one that I got there is this amazing, I can't even, this Labyrinth t-shirt, which if you guys haven't seen Labyrinth, stop what you're doing. Finish this video first, but stop what you're doing and go watch it. It's amazing. I love David Bowie. I've always loved him. He's just amazing, such an icon, and I've never had any like memorabilia or anything to like show my love for him. So I came across this and just got so excited, and I was even more stoked at the price. They had it for only $4, which I think is awesome because usually a lot of vintage items, they'll tend to mark up a lot more, but I was so happy to pay the $4. Like, I can now show my love for Bowie with everybody and rock this t-shirt. Like, I can't even. So the other item that I picked up at SPCA was this really awesome floral like cardigan bolero thing. And I don't know what it was about it that made me pick it up, but I was just like, you know, that's just so intricate and pretty. I just want to see what I can do with it. So I think this will be awesome. I can see it with like boyfriend jeans and some killer heels and just like a white t-shirt and leaving it open. or popping it on over like a spaghetti strap, like slinky black dress to make it a little more dressy, or just using it to pair over items that I'm not comfortable, you know, showing so much skin. I can just put this on and just give the illusion, but then you just have this really awesome print. Like, it's just cool, and I just haven't picked up anything like it in a very long time. So I was happy to see this one, and it was half off that day, so I got it for only $2.50. So the next dress just screams springtime. So what I'm talking about is this amazing dress by A New Day, which I was just super drawn to it on the rack amongst all the other dresses because of that amazing floral print. I love that it's on a navy background, so all of the colors really pop, and you get that bit of pink, that green, and of course the orange, which you guys know I'm having a moment right now with orange. So I was immediately drawn to it, and I really love how it fits. I love the flutter sleeves. I think that's really flattering. When you have a little bit extra on your arms, it kind of helps to cover it without being too constricting. And then I really like that it was long enough. I didn't want it to be a mini skirt or anything that I'd be tugging at or uncomfortable with, but this is just the perfect length. It's literally such a no-brainer. I had to bring it home with me, and honestly, I cannot wait to rip the tags off of it and rock it. So last up are some items that I scored at Deseret Industries, which you guys know how much I love that store. I always seem to find something when I go there. So the first thing that I got is this really adorable t-shirt with glasses all over it. And you guys should know by now, I am such a sucker for anything with glasses on it because it reminds me of my husband, who wears them all the time. His are actually very similar to the black pair here. So I saw this and it just put a smile on my face. So of course I had to get it, and it was only $2, which I think is really reasonable for a t-shirt. But the only thing is that I'm thinking I might have to like DIY do something with it because it's an extra large, which is a little bit big for me. I'm usually like a medium large in tops. So I was thinking about cropping it or just altering it in some way. So if you guys have any ideas, make sure to let me know in the comments below. So next up is yet another dress that I am just so in love with. So what I'm talking about is this beautiful Ann Taylor dress with this gorgeous like leaf and floral print all over it, and it's this very like lightweight sheer material, but there's a built-in slip with it, so I don't have to worry about anything. But I just saw it on the rack and I was like, I have nowhere to wear it, but I needs it. Like, I need to have it in my closet. It's just so beautiful, and just the shape of it is so feminine and pretty. So if anybody out there watching is getting married over the summer, if you could just go ahead and invite me, that'd be great because I need somewhere to wear this. Okay, thanks. So last but not least for this big old thrift haul is something that I've been so excited to share with you guys because it gives me some major Carrie Bradshaw vibes. So what I'm talking about, oh my gosh, is this blue tulle skirt. And yeah, I know, is a tulle skirt really the most practical thing for every day? No. Do I give a care? No. Did I still buy it? Heck to the yes. Like, I needed it in my closet. And I've been known to rock a tulle skirt from time to time because it just makes you feel so fun and feminine and just carefree. So you know what, for less than $5 hairs, I wanted that feeling again. So I had to pick this one up. I cannot wait to style it. Even if I only wear it once over the next year, it'll be so worth it. So yeah. Alright you guys, so that's going to do it for part 1 of this big old thrift haul. I hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified of when I upload part 2 of this haul. And as always, thanks for watching and happy thrifting. Bye!